this session. All right. So you're welcome once again. So like I said, in Forex you can lose, and the reason why you will lose, or why you can lose, don't let me say why you will lose, is if you don't apply proper risk management, which you're going to teach you. All right. And then if you don't learn what you're supposed to learn very well before you come on board, that was the reason why I said some of the trades I'm giving you, I'm not giving you for you to make money. I'm giving you so that, especially for the new ones, so that you will understand the dynamics, how to enter trades. If you're in a losing trade, how you can manage that losing trade. All right. Now, you will discover that in the trade that I showed you, about $60-something that is currently running, there are some losing trades there, all right? But overall, I'm in profit. So that is the idea. We lose some, we win some, but overall, we always want to be in profit. That's the whole idea, all right? So let's get on. I'm not going to bore you with so many things, so I'm going to skip a lot of slides. Now, we belong to an organization called Harmonic Life. So let me tell you how Harmonic Life started, all right? So let me quickly give you a quick scenario. Do you know that 75% or 70 to 75% of the bank's revenue comes from Forex trading? Do you have an idea that a lot of countries depend on Forex for survival, the way Nigeria depends on crude oil to survive? Some countries, that are forward-thinking countries actually depend. So, example, 70% of Trinidad and Tobago's revenue is from Forex. Singapore is about 40 to 50% of their revenue comes from Forex. All right, so you can imagine if Forex education is being taught in our university, and then probably you want to write a project and they say your project will be to move a $50 account to a $1,000 or $2,000 account within 1 month, or within giving you a good time. You can imagine how people will be serious, and people will graduate living independently. You won't have to think about. So I'm looking forward to a time like that where Forex education will be taught in our university. It's going to be amazing. People living without depending on that country's economy. Now, last year, I know of Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank has about 7 Forex traders. Each bank has their own Forex traders. Now, last year, Zenith Bank gave each of those Forex traders 100 million naira as profit sharing. They do what is called profit sharing every year, December. 100 million naira. You can imagine that means that 700 million was shared for 7 people. Now the question is, how much have they made for that bank for them to get that? Now, Christopher Terry used to be in that position, but not trading for Nigerian bank this time around, trading for big organization, Bank of America, the hedge funds, big money. All right. And then he has made so much for them, millions of dollars. And after a while, he thought that, okay, now I'm the best swing trader in the world right now. That's what he's being known for. Now, this thing to him, he said, is so simple. And I believe that every other person can do it. But why are people not doing this thing? Why are people still struggling? Why not? I start up something, let's start up a revolution, like a financial revolution that will teach people how to trade, easy way of trading, so that every other person can make money. Good, I am making millions of dollars for this institution, but everybody can also make their hundreds of dollars, tens of dollars, whatever, and still live a comfortable life. And that was what actually birthed Harmonic Life. And then they started pulling resources together, pulling brains together, all right? And then, Isis De La Torre, came on board. Isis De La Torre, they are actually couples anyway. Jason Brown came on board, Alex Morton came on board, Ivan Tapia came on board, and then they started this revolution. Like, Ivan Tapia is just 29 years old, and he has made people millionaires more than any other person existing right now. Ivan Tapia is Mexican. So these are the leadership that we have that are known for what they do, all right? Cool. So let me quickly move on. Now, the birth of Harmonic Life suggests that now we need to create some tools to make trading easy for everybody. You get? So that even a 60, a 70-year-old person can do this thing and still be profitable. And then I'm going to talk about some of the tools that we have. We have what we call the IML Academy. IML Academy is a fantastic tool. Now, it's like University of Forex. All right. It teaches you Forex from the beginning to the end. You do not need a third party. In fact, as a matter of fact, it takes you from what is Forex, history of Forex, what is traded in Forex, buy versus sell. It assumes you don't know anything about Forex. It takes you from that level to the advanced level in simple English. You can pause anytime. You can play whenever you're back. Probably you're working. When you get back from work, you continue. Okay? You practice what you see. You are seeing it, videos. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn Forex from reputable organization, example, Forex Institute of Dubai, it won't take you nothing less than $30,000. US is about $25,000. Institute of Forex, United States, is about $25,000 to learn Forex. And all these things have been put together into one called IML Academy. And then you can access it. And then you won't have to pay $30,000. You won't have to pay $20,000. You won't even have to pay $10,000. You won't even have to pay $1,000. But you will have access to IML Academy from the best of the best. All right. Some of the people that will be teaching you here are the people that charges thousands of dollars in seminars and all of that. You understand? It has been pre-recorded. So it's not like it's live. It's pre-recorded. So you can play and pause anytime. All right. Then we have the IML TV. Now, Academy is pre-recorded. TV is not. The way the TV works just exactly like your TV. All right. It is live. We have about 40 facilitators on IML TV. All you need to know is that, okay, I love this person. I love what he does. I love his style or his strategy of trading. Okay, what time is it going to be live on the TV? Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 a.m. Then I'm going to tune in. So we are going to recommend some of the instructors. Of course, you can find out yourself also. You can listen to the recorded version to know, to understand their style of trading. I'm telling you, best of the best facilitators on the TV. If you miss any session, you can listen to the recording. The good thing about the TV is that you can make money while watching TV. About 60-40% of the facilitators give out live trades while teaching. So that's the only thing that's one of the things that can give me confidence that, okay, you're coming on board right now. You can start making money the next day without anybody, without me, as long as you can connect to the TV. There is a woman called Kati Kaklan. She's a doctor, Dr. Kati Kaklan. She's a grandmom. All right. When she started Forex, she started only with $40. All right. And then she was able to move that $40 to $2 million. Maybe you don't understand the meaning of $40. $40 is about 16,000 thereabout. And moved about 16,000 naira to 720 million naira in 1 year, within the space of 1 year. Her name is Dr. Kati Kaklan. You can Google her. She teaches her strategy, somehow. You can check on YouTube. She's on Facebook. Understand? Now, this woman is one of our facilitators on IML TV. She's there. So you can listen to her. She gives out trades every time she's live, about 3 to 4 times a week. So you enter trades. We call our session 10 pips and dips, something like that. She gives out trades that are worth 10 pips. So you can imagine if you take about 4 or 5 or 10 pips every day. That's amazing. There is a guy called Christopher Derrick. Christopher Derrick grew $164 to $64,000. 164. You might not understand because calling dollars looks like it's not really one, but it's much. 164 to 64,000 in 24 hours in 1 day. If you want to have a weekend session with Christopher Derrick alone, it's not going to take you less than $5,000. Now, Christopher Derrick is also one of our facilitators. I think his own session is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday and Thursday, thereabout. You can check yourself and then follow. We have Bill Granville. Bill Granville gives out trades every single day. Every single day. So you can come on board as long as you know how to copy and paste, as long as you know how to interpret trades, as long as you understand risk management, you can come on board and start making money right from the IML TV. All these things coupled together in one. So it's like a one-stop shop for everything you need in Forex. All right. And of course, the Harmonic Scanner. The Harmonic Scanner is what Mr. Musa is going to teach us today. A lot of people have been making amazing success from Harmonic Scanner. Amazing success from Harmonic Scanner. Only today, people made crazy amount of money from Harmonic Scanner. The way Harmonic Scanner works is, for you to be successful in trading, you need to know, trading is all about buying or selling of currency pairs. All right. Now, for you to be successful, you need to know what the currency pair to buy, the currency pair to sell, when to buy, when to sell. If you can know that, you will make crazy amount of money in Forex. When I mean crazy amount of money in Forex. But you know what? Harmonic Scanner will tell you all of that. Tell you the currency pair to buy. Tell you when to buy. Tell you just need to interpret it. Mr. Musa is going to. So because you guys are new, you don't have access to Harmonic Scanner. Fine. But somehow we'll still find a way to at least teach you a little so that by the time you come on board, you already have an idea. We can still brush through it again by the time you come on board. I expect that everybody listening to me here right now, you'll be part of IML by next week. Latest. You don't want to wait. You've already seen it. All right, cool. That's about Harmonic Scanner. Let me just move on. The night owl session is the one by the CEO himself, Christopher Terry. Every Monday morning in our Nigerian time, Monday morning, I think about 4 a.m. in the morning, every Monday. Teaches you Forex, basically, what to look out for. If this happens, buy. If this happens, sells. Watch out for this. It tells you what he is watching out for. So you can imagine a master trader doing that for you every week. Is quite amazing. 25 years experience. It's amazing. And then you receive email updates from him also. All right. The swipe trade is one of the reasons why you will see a 70-year-old retiree amongst us, 65-year-old retiree. Just the same way I give you guys trades in that group that I just created so that you can see how it works. Swipe trade is all about that also. iMarket Live has about 7 traders, and all what they do is to analyze trades every day and send the trade signal to you. All you have to do is to copy and paste the same way you have been copying and pasting. You will have to download the Swipe Trade app. So they send the analysis and the trade signals to you via the Swipe Trade app. So the same way you receive notification on WhatsApp, you will also receive notification on Swipe Trade when a new trade alert comes in. It's not only new trade alerts. When there is an update, probably you want to change the stop loss, or you don't change the take profit, or they want you to close the trade at the moment, or probably there's a loss and they want you to close or adjust something. The Swipe Trade is the app for that. Unfortunately, you cannot have access to it. So you can download it, but it will require your login details. So unfortunately, you cannot access it because you're not a member. So you can see all what you're missing because you're not a member. So I can see some people like, this is good to be true. Must it be hard to be true? That's the Nigerian mentality for you to make money. See, this Harmonic Scanner tool that I told you about, a 19-year-old boy called Wisdom makes average of $500 per day from Harmonic Scanner. What's $500 in Naira? About 180K. 19-year-old boy, still in university, man. Started about 6 months ago, making $500 every single day. Is that not amazing? Amazing. Not to talk of the Swipe Trade app, not to talk of the opportunity of the TV. Wow. I think it's riskier for you more not to be part of this revolution, really. The truth be told, some people are here in our community and they are not making so much money. You know why? Because we say that results with our services are not guaranteed. I will get to that level. Why? What I have access to, you too will have access to it. It now depends on the way you want to use it. If you're willing to learn, You're willing to change. You're willing to give it all it takes. Guys, you don't have a choice. Money will follow. But if you have access to the tools and you're not making use of it, you're not learning, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. It's going to be like a waste. Swipe coin also works like swipe trades, all right? Only that the only difference is that swipe coin is for cryptocurrency. So you want to trade BTC USD, Ethereum USD, and all that cryptocurrencies, all right? Then swipe coin. Swipe coin is one of the most expensive, or the most expensive, not even one, the most expensive iMarket Live tool, all right, for you to have access to that. So very cool. Swipe coin delivered over 1,000 pips. Has delivered over 1,000 pips this month alone. Over 1,000 pips this month alone. So it's an amazing map. Gold Corp is also a fantastic tool that we also have. These tools are just amazing. As long as you understand, the Gold Corp is divided into two. We have the teacup and the Gold Rush. As long as you understand how the shape of a teacup looks like, then you can make money. I'm telling you, it's as simple as that. You know, by the time you come on board, these are the things we want to teach you. You know, everything we can't just teach you. That's why we just want to take it one step at a time. Just teach your Harmonic Scanner first. Teacup is also very easy to use. It's like a 40 minutes class. We understand how it works. The Pip Talk is our own social media page, just like we have Facebook and all of that. So you can follow people. So for instance, Christopher Derrick, that I made mention of, that made 64,000 naira from $64,000 from 160 or 150 something dollars. Is all of our master forex traders are all on Pip Talk. You can follow them. You will see their posts. You will see their charts. You will see their updates on that. So it's like our trading community. All right. You want to get updates. You want to get extra trades. You want to get some information. Ask questions from co-forex trader. This is our page. As long as you're part of the community, you will have access to Pip Talk. All right. Now let me quickly go to the pricing. Like I said, if I tell you that this thing is worth $1,000 or $2,000, guys, it's still very, very cheap. I'm telling you, because for you to have access to all these people I've talked about, Christopher Derrick alone, our CEO Christopher Terry, Bill Granville, Dr. Katika Clan, over 40 facilitators, all in one. For you to have access, you can imagine how it will be. Like, let's assume that you want to be paying each of them. You can imagine. All right. But you know what? It is just $195. That's ridiculous, really. $195 and then subscription of $145 every month. Isn't that ridiculous? $195 now. Oh God. $195 for you to have access to academic, for you to have access to TV, for you to have access to the Harmonic Scanner making money machine, dollar dispensing machine, the 9-hour session and Pip Talk. 5 tools, $195 is ridiculous, really. And $145. Now, the reason why we pay subscription is that TV is every day. So you can't say that after 1 month you're not doing TV again. Learning is every day. We make money. So why won't I subscribe for, okay, like I tell you, average of $50 per day. I only need 3 days to be able to pay my subscription, 3 days of trading. And sometimes I'm just giving you the worst case scenario. Sometimes I do 200, 300, you know. Somebody like Wisdom. Wisdom is making 3 times 3 of monthly subscription. People like that can even pay for 1 year straight. All right, but you only pay you pay every month. So it's very, 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 very ridiculous. It's so cheap. This is one of the cheapest forex educational tool that you will have, that will give access to all these fantastic tools. All right. Now you will see that the other tools are not included here because all those ones are optional and also with a fee. So if you want, for instance, the Gold Corp, you will have to add some extra amount to it. Now in Naira, to have access to these 5 is 87,000 naira. If you multiply it by 360 or so, it is cheaper than 87. But we do 87 because of our way of payment. We use Bitcoin to pay, and the exchange rates and then some other charges. At the end of the day, it's about 87,000 naira. All right, to get this. All right. Now, if you want to add a swipe trade, we recommend the swipe trade for people that are just coming in. You don't know anything about trading. That's the one I call the copy and paste. We call it copy paste profits, where signals are sent to your phone. You don't need anybody. You just copy and paste. If you want to add that to it, cool. So your instead of 87, it's now going to be 93,000. All right. You want to add swipe coin? That's for crypto. Like I said, it's the most expensive tool that we have. That's about $100. Then Web Analyzer is another fantastic tool. I've not even talked about that. Then the Gold Cup is another cool tool. All right. So by the time you want to come on board, you can let us know what you want to get, and then we calculate everything for you and tell you the amount. But we recommend swipe trades, really, if you're a first timer, so that at least you can do the copy and paste. All right. So it's very interesting. And these add-ons, these are the amounts you also pay per month in addition to your $145. So if you're subscribing for $145, you will, if you want to add swipe trades to it, for instance, it's going to be $160. All right. So it all depends on you, what you want. But the truth of the matter is that even if you do swipe trade, we are still going to teach you. We have physical classes in Lagos. All right. We have in Ibadan, we have in Port Harcourt, we have in Abuja. I don't know about other states for now. All right, where we teach you on how to use all these tools. So even after 1 month, you can decide that, okay, I want to add Web Analyzer. I don't want swipe straight again, something like that, because you now feel probably comfortable with Web Analyzer, haven't learned it on how to use it. All right, we do trainings every day, online training, Zoom calls like this every day. Worst case scenario, 4 or 5 times a week, or worst case scenario, 4 times a week. Let me put it that way. Every day. All right. Not me only taking, like yesterday, Harmonic Scanner was taught, all right, yesterday, and it's like everyday thing. All right. So for people in diaspora, for people that are not here, we can do that. Now, there's what we call the 2 and free. IML says that, okay, by the time your subscription expires, by the time you come on board, before that 1 month expires, 2 other person joins you. You won't have to pay for the next month's subscription, which is quite amazing. So probably in your first week, you quickly introduce 2 persons, and then they decided to sign up. The next month is free for you. All right. We can understand that first 1 month can be a little rocky for people that are just starting. You know, maybe you won't even have made up to $145 for subscription and all of that. But at least you can get that from these 2 and free. It's just a month, but as long as those 2 are, are active. They are active people. That means that those 2 are resubscribing. Yours will be continually free. All right. But of course, you don't even need more than 1 month free, really, because your second month, you should be boiling. You should be hot. As in, you should be, if you are not making good money in your second month, then something is wrong somewhere. Something is definitely wrong somewhere. See, your first month, you can see my first ever trade when I came into IMM, I made $86. First ever. And that was a week after I started. It's not rocket science, guys. I'm telling you. All right. So we have this part called the business, independent business owner. I'm going to rush this part. I'm going to do everything here in 5 minutes so that we can quickly do our class, Harmonic Scanner class. I'm going to do everything here in 5 minutes. Now, independent business owner, we call it IBO. So anytime I say IBO, you can say become an IBO. Anytime I say IBO, you know I mean independent business owner. And sometimes I call it IBO. In Nigeria, Igbo are those guys in the eastern part of Nigeria, and it's been said that they really love money. They can do anything to make money. I'm talking about anything legit, business, whatever. They can do anything to make money. All right. So this part is for people that don't want to leave any money on the table. They want to pick all pickables. All right. So the way this work is all about the referral part. It's not compulsory. Like I said, the most important thing that we do is Forex education, Forex training, and all of that. Just like the bank, GT Bank, they have what is called the GTI Refer. All right. So if I sign up for GTI Refer, it's not automatic, but I can sign up. Like, okay, I'll go to my bank. I say I want to sign up for GTI Refer. Anybody I bring to register with or to open that account with Guarantee Trust Bank, I get some commission based on what the person is depositing. Do you get? Does that make Guarantee Trust Bank a multi-level marketing? No. That's the same strategy. A lot of organizations use the same strategy, all right? Just for growth. We don't do radio and all of that. So, but you get compensated for whatever you do, all right? Now, there's what is called a team building bonus. Team building bonus, how does it work? You get $35 per person you invite. You can imagine. Just bring one person, you get $35. So even if you bring 10, that means you are getting $350 per person. That one is guaranteed. Just to say thank you. That's after you must have signed up to become an IBO. You don't just become an IBO after registration. It's a conscious decision. It's not for everybody. Like I said, it's not compulsory. For you to become an IBO, you have to sign up with about 7,000 or 8,000 naira. Do you get? And by the time you register one person, you've already gotten it back, or two persons. So that's how it works. And the IBO also is a subscription thing. It's monthly. You pay your 7,000 naira every month, or 8,000. Is it $15? Yeah, $15. So not much. But what you get from that is crazy. All right. If you invited Mr. A, you get $35. If Mr. A invites Mr. B, you still get $10. And if Mr. B invites Mr. C, you get $5. All right. So that's how the team builders bonus work. Okay. Now we have ranks. All right. We have different ranks. So for instance, you want to build a team here. There's an opportunity for you. So if you have 3 persons that have decided to join you in your organization in what you do, you've enrolled 3 customers already, you are regarded as Platinum 150. You're referred to as Platinum 150, and as a Platinum 150, it means that you'll be earning $150 every month. It means that you'll be earning $150 every month. This is irrespective of whether you trade or not. As a Platinum 600, it means that you have 12 persons that you have enrolled already. 12. And I'm telling you, for you to get, if you want to do this part, we have people getting 12 in 1 day, in 2 days. All they have to do is one of our meetings in Lagos here. We have seminars everywhere, Festac Island, all right, and even on the mainland. They will just bring about, maybe after church or whatever, they will bring about 30 or 40, everybody. Some people will even do flyer. Guys, I want you to attend a particular meeting. They won't be the one to do the talking. We do the talking for you. And then they bring out about 30 or 40, and at the end of the day, 12 persons decides to join. And then immediately they become a Platinum 600. Platinum 600 is $600 every month, whether you trade or not. That's about $225K every month, as long as you still have your 12 persons there. All right. Then you can move further. 30 persons, you now register 30. Now it doesn't even depend, it doesn't matter if the 30 persons are from you or not. You must have signed up 3 and the 3 decides to bring their 3 also. That makes you a Platinum 600. And then so it gets to a point where you don't even know all of them. All right. And this thing is easy to sell because they are making money. It's an avenue to make money. 30% makes you a Platinum $1,000 every month, whether you trade or not, $360K. And it goes on and on and on and on like that. You can see Platinum 2,000. And then we don't pay every month. iMarket Life doesn't pay every month. They pay every Friday. So tomorrow night is a payday. Every Friday. So as a Platinum 1,000, you get $250 every week. $1,000 per month. As a Platinum $2,500 every week. It's amazing. And it goes on to Chairman 10. Chairman 10, $2,500. Book Yoshinawa. Somebody spoke about Book Yoshinawa right now. Book Yoshinawa is a Chairman 10. Collecting $2,500 every week, whether she trades or not. That's about 3.8 million every month. Every month. And she started this opportunity, she's barely 1 year in the business. 1 year plus in the business, about 1 year, 4 months. And she's a Chairman 10. We have one person in Chairman 25, $6,250 every week. You can imagine what that is. You can imagine somebody receiving about 2 million naira every week. It's amazing. And it goes to Chairman 50. We have about 2 persons in Chairman 500 already. Crazy money just for the business part. And the good thing about it is that a lot of them pump this money, pump it into Forex, multiply it again. You can imagine the loop. All right. And then you have some additional bonuses. I think that would be all. All right. So thank you very much. I'm going to entertain just 2 questions, then we start our training. I've already taken a lot of time. We're going to do the Harmonic Scanner training in about 30 minutes so that everybody can rest. All right. So if you have any question, please type in now. I'm going to give you just 2 minutes to do that. Just 2 minutes. So if I don't see any question, this is, according to my time, is 9:52. If I don't see any question typed in here by 9:54, I'm going to hand over to the next person. So your time starts now. You have 2 minutes. As a matter of fact, let me just know so that I won't just wait for 2 minutes. Do you want to ask a question? Type in one if you want to, so that I will know that I'm waiting.
Good day, sir.
Question, type in one. Okay, Kemi one. All right. So quickly type in your questions now. Sharp, fast. So I have a reason to wait.
Evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Mr. Musa, are you on your system right now? Is it possible to share your screen right now? I've unmuted you. You can speak.
Yes,
Mr. Musa.
but you have to. Yes, I can share my screen, but you have to stop sharing your screen.
I know. I just want to know if yours is ready. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop share so that. All right. So
yes,
all right. Cool. I've seen your question, so I'm going to answer now. All right. So you can share your screen, and then I will make you a host too, so that I can step out. Now, Kemi said that as an IBO, if your person doesn't subscribe every month, do you still get paid? Yeah. The way it works is this: for Platinum 600, for instance, you need 12 persons to be a Platinum 600. So you need 12 active persons. So if you have 15, and 3 don't subscribe, it's still 12. You still get paid for your Platinum 600. Do you get, as long as they are in the normal or right positioning? We'll teach all of that, all right? But you will still get paid for that. So that's how it works. There is a minimum, for instance, Platinum 1000, minimum of 30. So what people do is that if you want to be a Platinum 1000, for instance, if you have 40 people in your team, not bad, so that if there are some people that are not subscribed, you're not affected at that time. All right, you'll still get paid. All right, cool. The 15 payment for swipe trade is for how long? Swipe trade is every month. You'll be paying $15 every month, in addition to your $145 for the whole package. You're just adding $15 to it, because the guy is working for you, the 7 traders or so, they work every day, every month, and they have to get paid. That's their job description. All right, so it's every month. Thank you very much. Every other question, you can direct it on the WhatsApp group so that we can get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to link you up right now with Mr. Musa. Mr. Musa started not too long ago. How many months ago did you start? Mr. Musa, can you hear me? Mr. Musa, I can't hear you if you can hear me. I hope we're not going to have network issues. Can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Musa, we cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, I started in August.
August. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 6 months now.
Exactly, sir.
All right, cool. So you can see. So it means that if he can be a trainer, and he has been training right from his first month of joining this opportunity. All right. So I hope that probably when I'm doing a seminar like this next time, I can invite some of you to come and do training. All right. So let's listen. Thank you very much. Let's give it up for Mr. Musa. And as it takes us, now these guys are still prospects. So just what you want to share is just an idea so that they can see how simple this strategy is. All right. Thank you.
Okay, great. All right, sir. Good evening to us all. I'm happy to be here. I'm super excited. It's an opportunity that I would encourage everyone to embrace. I've enjoyed so much from. I want to quickly show us something. This is my account for the day. Can we all see it? Okay, this is what I've made today on the Harmonic Scanner. So I'm going back to the Harmonic Scanner.
Okay, you've made 500 over $500 today. How now? Come and give me something.
Yes.
Me, I'm still struggling with $100 today. What's happening?
It's the ninja strategy.
I'm still doing $100. Let me check. If I'm on $86 now, and it's almost hitting TP.
Oh my days. It's just staying on the same strategy.
I think I will.
So what?
All right, let's continue.
Okay, so what I want to show us this evening is what I did to give me the 500. And it's called the ninja strategy. All I do is wait for what the Harmonic Scanner tells me to do. For example, zooming out, what I'm seeing currently is the Harmonic Scanner telling me to buy. The Harmonic Scanner is currently telling me to buy in the market, and it is telling me to buy on NZD card. It is giving me the currency pair that I should buy on. It is also telling me the levels from which I should buy. It has given me everything that I would need to execute. So all I want to do is follow exactly what the Harmonic Scanner is telling me to do. So what exactly now, having seen what the Harmonic Scanner is saying, what exactly is expected of me? There are two questions I always ask myself from what the Harmonic Scanner tells me to do. The first one I ask myself is price, which is the movement of the candles. Is price touching this green line? Is price touching the green line? This is my green line here. All I want to see is that price touches the green line. And we all see that it actually did touch the green line. Now, it could be touched and move through. In most cases, it will touch it and then maybe go past it just a little bit. If my answer to that particular question is a yes, then I ask the next question. And what is the next question? Price in form of the next candle must close in my direction. Price in form of the next candle must close in my direction. So I'm saying that this is where the price touched. I'm now expecting that price, which is this next candle, must close in my direction. And what is my direction? The Harmonic Scanner has already told me that I'm expected to buy. Don't worry, by the time you come on board, everything you need will be shown to you, everything. Now, price is already moving up and it has closed in my direction. Immediately I see that price have closed on this candle in my direction. I execute an instant buy on this candle. I execute an instant buy on this candle. When I do that, I take 10 pips. When you come on board, we would explain what a pip is. Is a movement in price. It's just the same. We have a kilometer broken down to meters, broken down to centimeters, and all the likes. It's just a measurement. I mean, a unit of measurement, sort of. You can liken it to that. So all the Harmonic Scanner does is to scan through the market and tell me exactly what to do. Why do I now need to use the Harmonic Scanner? In Forex, there are over I think over 70 something pairs that is being traded. on a daily basis. It will be so tiring and so consuming for me to sit down and be looking through every one of them. It will be very tiring. So instead of me looking through every one of them, iMarkets Live developed a tool that helps me look through the market and gives me the most probable trades to take. The Harmonic Scanner is one of such. The Teacup is one of such. So what I want to do is, using the Harmonic Scanner, all I want to do is follow whatever the Harmonic Scanner is telling me to do. And of course, I would have answered my 2 checklist questions. If it doesn't go with it, then I don't take the trades. So now when I log in onto my Harmonic Scanner, and perhaps this trade is already gone, or this trade is not a go for me, all I need to do next is to scan the market. Now we have a couple iMarket Live is currently working with. We have about 7 of them. You have Hot Forex here, you have XM, you have JFX, you have Traders Way, and the likes of them. But what I always focus on is Hot Forex, and I take the 15 minutes. Now it will tell me the different available currencies.
Was it in the Harmonic Scanner that you saw gold trade? Mr. Musa, we can't hear you again. Hello, Mr. Musa. Sorry, guys, I guess the network where he is a bit scrappy. So let's hold on. I want to believe that you're enjoying the class. I hope you're enjoying the class, and this is an opportunity for you to ask a question if you want to. So, Mr. Musa is, Mr. Musa, you're muted. Can you speak now?
Okay. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that. The network is a bit clumsy.
All right. So please share your screen again. Can you share your screen? We can't see anything. We are seeing a black screen. Mr. Musa, we cannot hear you. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear anything? His mic is showing that he's speaking.
We cannot hear anything anyway.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so that we don't waste time, I think you already have an idea of how the well, you can't even have access to Harmonic Scanner right now because you're not a member. So by the time you sign up, you will have access to this tool and you can start making money. So one thing I can tell you is that by the time you come on board, I will arrange another session for you or with you, with Mr. Musa teaching you this strategy. You can see that with Harmonic Scanner alone, he made over $500 today. So it means that Musa can easily make minimum of $100 every day. I'm just saying minimum. And then he can also make 1,000. He can make 2,000. It all depends on the lot size and the account balance. So the fact that he made 500 today, you know that he can also make 5,000. It's only about lot size. Do you get? So if he's with what he did, I can see that he was using about $7 per pip. So if he decides to use, if he decides to use $70 per pip, you can imagine what same effort, same everything. All right, Mr. Musa, I don't. Okay, let me unmute you now. Mr. Musa, we cannot hear you. Unmute yourself, please. Okay, Mr. Musa, I think we're going to end this. All right, probably we're going to do a recording so that we can send it to people afterwards. That's after they have signed up. But Mr. Musa, you will have to assure us that when these people come on board, you will put them through. If you can hear me, though I cannot hear you right now, but I want everybody that is part of this meeting, I want them to, at worst case scenario, to start making money a week after they have joined. One of the criteria is that at least you will go through your IML Academy, the basics, and then we will launch you into the Harmonic Scanner immediately. And then by the time you're coming on board, we also want you to use this opportunity to build. See, I am of the opinion that you should do both trading and building because it's easily sellable. You are making money. The people you're bringing on board is like helping people. They also want to make money. Do you get? With that, I can assure you that if you focus on this thing, in 2 days, in 3 days, you can become a platinum 600. Don't worry. By the time you come on board, I want to see about 5 or 6 of you coming on board next week. If you come on board next week, we are going to do another free session like I'm doing with you guys, and each of you will add about 10 people. I'll give you access to add about, I'm saying 10, about 20 to 30 persons to the WhatsApp group. I'm going to create another WhatsApp group for your team. Do you get? So in this case, I want to help you. You're not talking. You're not doing anything. You're not the one doing the whole work. I'm going to ensure that we do everything. So what I for you right now, this kind of class that I am doing for you right now, this kind of class that we are doing with you, the kind of seminar we're doing with you, we are going to do it for all your prospects. So by maybe in the next 2 weeks, I'm expecting to see about 200 persons in a meeting like this. That means that if I have 10 of you signing up by next week, you're bringing your 20 in immediately. You get, all you have to do is just to tell them that you're in a business opportunity and you want them to also take advantage of this business opportunity that is going to make sense. You don't have to share results. If it's about results, myself, Musa, and Co can share with them. So because you might not have had your results then, but you want to use our opportunity so that all of you are growing together. We are helping you to grow together. You are platinum 600, you can withdraw $600, put it in trading account, multiply it again, you know. It's going to be so much amazing, guys. So much amazing. This opportunity is going to change your life. I'm telling you, in the next few months, some of you will not be in a paid employment again. You will be your own boss. My dream, my aspiration is that in 1 month, every one of you listening to me, you would be making minimum of $100 per day in 1 month. I'm sure you can do more than that, depending on your account size anyway, but minimum, that is very decent. Even 50 is very, very decent. 50 is decent. That's $1,000 a month. Very decent. Minimum every single day, especially using the Harmonic Scanner. All right. And then you're a minimum of Platinum 1000, making another $1,000 every month. So imagine doing $50 every day. That's $1,000 a month. And then as a Platinum 1000, making another $1,000 a month. Platinum 1000, you need 30 persons in your team. So it means that if you want to be a Platinum 1000, in the WhatsApp group I'm going to create for your team, you need 30 people. That means you have to bombard it with about 50 persons, so that at least you will have about 30 to sign up. You get, some people will say no due to so many reasons. All right. So start thinking, start writing your list down now. You know, get to notes, start writing the people you can think about who you think will want to be part of this amazing opportunity right now, even that you have not signed up. All right, start thinking about that right now. I'm going to help you to do whatever you want to do. Give out the trade signals while they are coming on board. You know, teach them the Harmonic Scanner, even if it's going to if it's going to take us to do live class. You know, you can get a hall in Lagos and teach them live physically. So don't worry, we will respond to all your needs to ensure that you're having that. So minimum of $1,000 a month trading, minimum of $1,000 a month building. All right. And that will amount to $2,000 every month. That's about over 600,000, about 50,000 naira a month. Guys, what else are you looking out for? What else? Musa just made $500 a day, and we are talking about $1,000 a month. That means we are even trying to play it low. I'm telling you, we are trying to play it low. So thank you very much. If you have any question, you can post in the WhatsApp group. I may not be able to respond tonight because I need to take some rest, but of course I will still try. All right, but if I don't respond, don't be angry, but I will still try to respond. All right, thank you very much and have a wonderful night rest. And I expect you all that you're listening to me. This is 2019. You have a goal for 2019. February is almost gone again. Don't continue like this. Don't depend on Buhari or Atiku. They will not do you any good. I'm telling you, they will not do you any good. Will depend on the global, the most liquid financial markets in the world, which is Forex trading. Thank you and have a wonderful night rest. Bye.